Welcome back to Lenz Comic Corner, Classic Known Classics. This is episode number 2779 and episode number 2673. First up we have is the final trade for Namor, the First Mutant. This is volume 2. I think it's called Fresh Hell, I think it is. Just want to make sure of the title here. Okay, here we go. It is called Namor Goes to Hell, which collects issues 5 through 11. The first couple issues are set in the past, though we do, in fact, throw in one of the X-Men in here. Didn't see the annual there. Oh, that's what the annual is. Okay, so the end I'm not worried about. Okay, so yeah, the annual. This book has an annual, which I've discussed already when I discussed the Nigga Zone. So issue number 5. It's basically, well, it's a flashback issue. Of like Namor in the 40s with this gorgeous Matt Mayhew cover. So I can't read in a second. Yeah, he's the okay. So the mutant's name is Lola, and this issue here was basically his debut. Lola is an X-Man who, for some reason, Stuart Moore decided to make her a supporting character in this book, starting with these issues. Yeah, because she apparently is Atlantean. So that's the reason for it. Yeah, the next issue, Namor Goes to Hell. And the only reason why she's accepted because her mother is Atlantean. Mm-hmm. Actually, no, because she's a friend. Yeah, then eventually Doctor Doom shows up in the book because, of course he does, because basically him and Namor got history. There's also this. He also has a lover in these issues, a fellow Atlantean who he's sleeping with, who later on in the series we see this old man, who when I first saw him here and again because I've been watching it, he looks like old man Spock from Star Trek. Like the whole robe thing when they revealed like who he is. Yeah, apparently he's Namor's son from the future. Yes, he is. Shows up later on in the series, and apparently apparently the way he was prevented, like apparently Namor in his relationship with this guy's mom. Of course, he mentioned, oh yeah, mother. She's like, what? Yeah. So yeah, he's Namor's son, which is interesting, which makes him the half brother of the son that showed up in the Namor Submariner series from 2006, who's dead because Namor arranged it because he was a traitor to the throne. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what happened with him. So, also by the final issue, Namor's old enemy Krang is named the Minister of War because he helped him out during the crisis that happened, which caused him damage to New Atlantis. Also, Namor's throne room is basically like not like in a palace per se because the Atlanteans live inside of the pillar. Cyclops shows some in the book because, well, he's kind of Namor's landlord. Even though New Atlantis, its purpose is to hold up Utopia. Oh, and by the way, by the time AVX basically comes around, by the time its conclusion, New Atlantis is gone. Completely destroyed. The pillar is gone. Yeah, basically when when Utopia got transmutated by the Phoenix Force member, Phoenix 5, yeah, that's what caused the pillar to be destroyed, and it was never seen again. But this book definitely was interesting for what it was. I did enjoy reading this book. Not really a bad issue per se. It's just that, well, as for why the book ended, low sales. That was simply the reason for it. Alright, next up we have is the fourth volume of Aquaman. Which, oh yeah, they released for Aquaman's 50th anniversary, and this apparently was ongoing, but they canceled the 13 issues, but later got relaunched not long after this as an ongoing. My guess because he became part of Justice League again. Kind of. So basically, it definitely feels like a classic Aquaman adventure. With, by the way, the writer of this whole book is a guy by the name of... Okay, I cracked myself. Okay, it's done by Sean McLennan and art by Ken Hooper. These guys are the primary writers for this book from start to finish. It is just Aquaman deal with normal stuff. And also appearance in the book by the Justice League, which I think was Justice League America at this point in time. They guest star here. Black Manta comes in to... well, tease Aquaman because basically they hate each other. Maybe because also Black Panther reminds, oh yeah, your son's dead and your wife left you. Yeah. Yeah, and also whatever happened with the previous book, yeah, that's not mentioned here. The whole thing of, like, I think it was implied Mara was dead, but she actually was alive the whole time and she left him. Not really bad volume per se. The book does continue in a miniseries. The story continues in Time and Tide. And then that leads into the very successful Aquaman Volume 5. Yeah. A volume that lasts over 75 issues. Yep. Not a lot to say about this book. It's a really good Aquaman book. Nothing really wrong here. It's just as good. I give the basic of the book itself a 9 out of 10. As for my final thoughts on Namor First Mutants, interesting book. It is the only book ever released for Namor that was ongoing while reading comics. Yeah, it's the only one. You're thinking, really? It was? Yeah, it was. It was literally the only book ever released. As for why, I don't know why. So, for Aquaman, we have one more volume to go for him, and that's it. But what about Namor? What's up for Namor? We practically covered everything for him. That's indeed true. I have. Except one book. Namor Further Shores. That is the only that's a mini series That's the most recent one, and that's the only one left to go for Namor. And after that, I'm done with Namor. For Aquaman, it's just Aquaman Volume 5, and then we're done. I think it's all tied too, but that's simply it. Okay, so that's the episode review. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and do not hit the dislike button. Next up, in our comment corner, it's back to the Magic Ranger. Okay, next video. Bye.